You already know why you're here. You already know what you need to do. Yeah, if we don't slay the princess, the world ends. All of it. We know. Then why are you hesitating? What are you doing?
Hello everyone, my name's Ducky, and today we're playing Slay the Princess. It is a horror narrative visual novel game, developed by Black Tabby Games. It takes a twist on the old damsel in distress, where instead of you must save her, you must kill her in this one. The game is a branching narrative roguelike game, which has multiple endings based on the player's choices. So the story adapts to how you play and how you go throughout it, and the princess will try to stop the player with lies, promises, and charm. So I hope you enjoy, buckle up, and get ready for the ride. Here we go. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I have my thing blocked up there. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Or have a... Actually, let me look through. I'll read the one that I choose. Turn around and leave. Oh, I forget. There's also these two options. Alright, so this first go through, I think I'm going to do where I'm trying to save her. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, that's basically just like, I don't give a damn anymore. Just, hey man, like, what if I just don't care, you know? What if the world ends? It happens, why is it my problem? That's what that kind of vibe gives me. Do I get a reward? Greedy, okay. Actually, I'm gonna go up because on my screen I have something up there showing that I'm live and it's blocking part of the words. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Can someone else do this? I know I just went against what I was saying. I was like, oh, I'll just read it when I choose it, but killing a princess killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
Why?
Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You know, I'm gonna disagree with you right there, narrator. I'm like, all lives are valuable, you know? So just because she doesn't really contribute anything, which she does in her own way, if she's a princess, she's like a face of a hierarchy that shows, I don't, it just, there's value there. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While
Let's go with that. I'm not even going to read any of the others.
Mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Who does the voice for the narrator? I do like it.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
But how do you know this? I need facts. Like, I'm a modern person. Like, I'm not going to go based on your word. I need you to tell me.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Sorry, my friend messaged me. You probably heard it go off on my phone. I just checked that. I don't have a camera right now. I'm not really feeling good. I don't feel like hooking it up or anything. I know this is probably a bad point to do this, which I'll probably cut this out of when I do the YouTube video. But this is just for stream people who watch. I'm not feeling the best, and this is one of the games that didn't really take too much out of me to play. So I was like, I'd sit back, relax in my recliner, and just play a little bit of something on my Xbox.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
What if I don't want to kill, man? Like, I'm not really a killer. Wait, what's that? Can someone else do this? Oh, that's just... Oh, it goes with where I'm at. Sorry, the little hand beside the thing. I didn't question it till now. Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that? Maybe I'm okay with the world. Wait, okay, that conversation's over. Silently continue to the cabin. Yeah, I'm done.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Okay. Again, how does the narrator know what he's talking about? What facts does he have? And the voice of the hero. Okay, I have the voice of the hero now. So, am I the character, or am I just part of the voices and part of the stuff in the character's head?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I forget I have to hit the button. So I'll hit the button, I'll put my hand down, I'm like, oh, I need to hit it again when they stop talking. Proceeding to the cabin. I walk forward into the cabin, open the door that creaks in front of me as I step in and see...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
That's a nice blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take the blade. I'm just gonna enter the basement. Oh, there's no mirror on the first run? Which I'm not gonna explain the mirror. You'll understand that.
Creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Hey, calm down. I played this game for her, and that's not the voice I thought she was going to use, so you're full of it.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Sorry. If I had more voices, I'd be attached to Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber, but I'm just attached to Dumb right now. Well, not Dumb. The hero. Just checking on you. I'm here to save you. You know what? Let's go with the hero. I'm just gonna embrace it. Yes, we are the hero. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I just want to play in the role, man. Calm down. We're just gonna have a bit of fun, see what happens, you know? Life's too short. Take everything serious.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Not sure what I look like, but hopefully you like it.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Who would do such a thing?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
The voice of the hero sounds like he hasn't ever been with anyone. Man's desperate.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Wait a minute. Unless he's just being entranced by the voice and lets her power over that certain part of my character. I don't know. That's the thing about this game is I don't understand exactly what happens. Well, I know but...
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Hold on. Let's, I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains. Again, I can't see what it says right there because of my Steam thing. Can I change that real quick? Let me do that. Let me change it. Sorry, one sec. Where's it at? Option. That's not it. How do I change this? It should be in more options, right? Others. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Let me put that. Come on, load Xbox. I'm gonna put it down here. There we go. Or. No, I'll put it over here because I don't really look over there. There we go. Hold on. Let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Let me examine the chain.
You're only making this more difficult.
Ow, I'm having fun. I'm doing it my way.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
You're making a huge mistake.
Says you.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Okay, I make my own choices. I don't need y'all telling me what to do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
How hard of it? Like, well, it's a tug, so it's just like a little
They're
pull.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Well, a tug could actually be a few different things. I don't know.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Why would I have the key? I was sent here to kill you. I mean, help you. I'm here to save you, like I said.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Narrator would.
Whoever
Oh, that's a
locked the
hero.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
Are you sure? People aren't the brightest sometimes. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe there's a key still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Yes, you
You
stay
attempt
right
to
there.
make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You
Oh,
hear the
no.
click of a lock sliding into place.
But I must save her. I need something to
Someone
help.
else here?
Hey, let me out. Try the door. Well, he did say it was locked, so I'm going to turn around.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Who says I'm supposed to? And also
Easier
deja vu.
for whom? Easier
Yes.
for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains,
I
I
didn't mean
know
to do
we
that.
could force our way out of here together.
Are you sure?
She barely hesitates
Oh.
before raising her arm in her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Ugh.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes
It
from
reminds me
behind
of
you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the
what's his
blade from
name?
upstairs.
There's a whole name for him.
You're not
from
sure
Lord
how
of
it
the
made
Rings.
its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Alright. Sorry, I need to stop talking over when they're talking. I don't mean to. I say something and I don't know. I don't think about it. I gotta say something and they're talking. I was like, wait, I need to shut up. It's basically kind of how that is. But let's continue.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade
Gollum.
against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut
Gollum?
into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Ooh.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
No, she did
She
not.
smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she
happy
isn't
to be
even bothered
free.
by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Alright, let's do that.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
What do you mean you can't?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't
Yeah.
just do that.
I didn't do that. Yeah.
Watch me.
No, screw you, narrator.
What are you doing?
It's not me, it's him. Well, them. One of them. What do you mean slay the bird? No. I'm gonna warn her.
Stop that.
Stop what?
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Yes.
You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to, really.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink
Oh.
into her heart.
That was me swinging, right? Or was it her swinging?
But the princess
Yep.
dodges, stumbling back against the wall
Yeah,
before
good job.
the blade has a chance to connect.
Screw you, narrator.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
What if I don't want to get out of here alive? I want to get out of here in a relationship that's barely alive, right? I'm joking. That is a joke. I'm gonna leave that out. I'm probably gonna cut that out. I don't know. I'll probably just switch to
The blade. Move the blade.
no.
As your body remains frozen in
You're
stubborn
not my boss.
resistance, the princess
You're not my
takes
dad.
a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Yes. Stab me. Take the blade.
She nervously
Yes.
reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I told her to do it, man.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Do it.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Nope.
Oh no!
I'm strong.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
What he said, just keep doing
For
it.
her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Shut up.
The two of
You don't know what
have
heroic
literally
is.
doomed everyone.
We're a
Whatever.
team.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of the burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I see the
She doesn't know how
future.
to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
I could have
Can't just
explained
end like
how to
this.
stab me better.
Right.
That's my bad.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
That's definitely how it ends.
As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't
dark.
deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Deja vu. Haven't I been here before? Deja vu. Haven't I been in this place before? Ba 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 ba. I don't know how the song goes after that, really. It's been a while since I've heard it. Yeah, deja vu. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu narrator, or the narrator.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No,
Yes.
you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Gaslighting. He's
If he doesn't
gaslighting.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
The hero, he's back.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save
Smitten.
our beloved, we'll have to be
wait.
sneaky about it.
Is that how I was last time?
Beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
What it sounds like.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay, I forgot what I was going to say about the smitten. But okay. Oh, no. He said the four of us. That was what it was. He said the four of us, and I was like, wait a minute, the four of us. I think he includes me, the hero, him, and the princess. All four of us are going to try to stop the narrator. Okay. When he said the four of us, I'm like... Because narrator and Parvy, he's trying to stop this, and I didn't think about the princess. I'm like, so is it the character and me? But no, I'm the character. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to explain my process. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure the whole thing is literally just happened. Sorry, the voice are gonna change. Because I was basically doing the smitten last time, and now the smitten's here, so...
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Always do. It's how I live my life. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine.
Answer
I'll
both.
indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes. Do it.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Well...
You were the one who did us in.
Yeah.
villain.
You tried to stab her with my body.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
True.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
How do you know?
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
They did.
What do you
figured.
mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I don't know about that. Don't know if that's how that works.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Paradox.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know. I believe this is a
Do you think
paradox
the people
we're
there
in.
lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I died. I got stabbed.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Which I asked her to do it.
I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Again, I'm having more deja vu than everyone. I know. Like, knew I was gonna stab to ask for it, but still. I'm exploring that. I'm gonna find a way to save her. Blow out the cabin. Let's talk about the princess. I'm with them. Wait, why am I don't know why I do different voice, because technically it's my part with the group. But, alright, I'm gonna probably do it from a normal voice. I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from the cabin, you know, man. Like, which still I'm messing up. I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from the cabin, you know. No big deal. Just doing my thing.
That's right. You can't stop all of us.
Yeah, we're a team.
We're going to
with
sweep
one body.
her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Hey, my call is the right call. I don't really care about talking about the princess right now. I'm gonna go on. I'll ask about her later on.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and
she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I've heard this before.
I already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
He is a narrator, so yes.
I do, but I also speak from the
him.
heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
I thought they were talking about narrator.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Keep quiet your deep down horrible thoughts you don't want anyone else to know. Hold those all to yourself. No, I honestly thought I thought that was towards the narrator, but I wasn't really listening. I was listening, I didn't catch it. Not that I wasn't listening, I just guess I wasn't paying attention in the right way I should have.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I do like how the layout changed on here. One of the things I do love about this, I'm going to take a second here, just the art style, the way it changes, just how it's drawn out, and how it was the first time I came to the cabin, how it is now. And I brought up the mirror before, but you're going to see the mirror now. I forgot it wasn't the first one. I realizing now it's here. But even the way this one's designed, since we're doing like the hero and the smitten, it's more of something that befits a queen. Well, no, a princess, I mean. It's nice, it's elegant, it's old-fashioned in the royal ways. But yeah, I really do like the way this game changes, the roguelike aspect of it, depending on your choices and what you do, it's how the world develops, is what you do is how the world changes. And there are so many different ways, and I don't know who took the time to draw all of this, but I love all of this. It's so amazing. And I respect the person who took the time to draw the art. Like, I love art. Art is amazing. There's a lot of art and there's a lot of stuff that art encompasses when you say about it. Never mind, I'm not even gonna try to go into that. Let's see. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
Well, you didn't say anything about
There's
the mirror on the
table,
wall.
the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror. Right there.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, back me up, guys.
There isn't.
Come on, guys.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Okay.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Wait, smitten. Simp. He is a simp. I don't know why I want to do voice. Why would you lie like... Why would you lie about this? What is the point? Like, come on, man. Like, why would you really lie to us, narrator? I like you and the boys and everything. You were so good. When you narrate movies, you're amazing. But, in this one, you're kind of an ass.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Wow. You're kind of a jerk. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
You weren't really here last time. You're now
Maybe that's
existing.
because you haven't
this
actually
timeline.
been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Alright.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
I like the Smitten says, oh really? Like he didn't really notice because technically he wasn't around until this time. The choice I made him actually become something in this new world in the second go through. Well, this is technically the first go through. This is chapter 2 of the first go through. But because of my choices, he's now a figure in this game. So that's why his reaction like, really? I wasn't paying attention last time because he technically wasn't here last time. I'm going to approach the mirror. Not sure why I want to put voices on, but let's go forward. Approach that mirror and see what you see.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
That multi-personality
This
disorder is what it
really
feels
isn't
like.
funny.
It's not. Wipe the mirror clean so I could see my majestic, beautiful face.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I have skelly claw hands. That's kind of
It was there
cool.
a second ago. And now
Are you
it's
sure?
gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Feather out of place? It seems like they know more about who the character is than I do. Because there's more later on that I'm not going to spoil yet. Once we get later on, because I'm going to do a few videos on this. This one's going to be the how to save her. Next one, probably just be I don't know. You'll see. I love how this game goes. I just love how it works. Into the basement. I don't need the blade. Leave the blade behind. The blade is not useful to me right now.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Damn.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
He's crazy.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Wait, I'm crazy.
Your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes, I told you this already.
That's right.
I'm not
you.
crazy.
And you killed us.
Yes, technically. Well,
she killed us.
it was.
Because he made us try and kill her. It was
Boggy.
self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained
Yes.
by cruelty.
I'm now with the
And
Smith.
you've died before.
Oh yeah,
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
I
I'd
guess.
really hoped I'd be the first, but
I said it was a
what's
paradox.
done is done. What
Okay.
matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on.
Who
If she
determines who's
actually
right?
ended
What's
a
right?
world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Hero, you sound like a bee. A beat, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, no. Hero, you're not sounding so heroic right now. You're gonna fall for the narrator's lies. Look at her. She's perfectly right there. I'm going with the smitten, I guess. I don't know. You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? Let's go. You know, we're gonna go with that. Again, if you're gonna watch me play this and stuff, I know there's a lot of choices and stuff to go over and reactions and all this here. I do want to do a full video series where I go over all of them, because there is a lot of different endings, a lot of different ways to do this, because I'll explain more at the end. Again, I'll explain more at the end because I want you to see how it kind of plays out so you understand a bit more. I'll explain a little bit each chapter, but once you get a certain point, I'll explain a lot more because that'll be the first video. Well, they're into the first video.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
What if I don't wanna?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Yeah.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I agree with the hero. Now.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
I'm with the
You're
Smith
right.
now.
It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You know what? The narrator is making sense. What happened after I died? I have to. Whoops. Let's see. You know, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I don't know why that's the way I want to read that, but that is the way I want to read that.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Yes, I asked for it.
Did we?
Yes, I asked for
We
it.
warned her of the cruel forces seizing our
Yes.
body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
I'd hate to have
She
multiple
made the
personality
best
disorder.
decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Maybe I'd like it. Wouldn't be that boring, I guess. Having all these voices and everything in my head. Let's see. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body, and it was extremely unfair. I'm gonna go with the smitten. I feel like that's what the smitten wants, so let's say
The
that.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's what you say, but you don't know you from the other time. You just know you,
That's
but not
okay.
you.
You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I like her support.
She took that in stride.
As a kid.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Hero,
That's
you're
because she's perfect.
He's overreacting and smitten.
Do you
You're
think
too
she
simpy.
has someone like him telling her what to do?
Maybe.
She
Who knows?
doesn't. There's no one else like me.
There was
I
another
think he's
world.
right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
True. Alright. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'll go with this one. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that
what I
have
was-
made you happy?
That's what I was told you're supposed to do.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Such a
Are you
simp.
listening to her? That's a confession.
How is that a confession? No. No. Well, no. I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world ending's... Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope I hope you brought them a slow and painful ruin to all of them. Let's see. No, I don't want you to end the world. I'll go with that one.
I didn't end the world.
Okay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
She just said she didn't end the world.
Not so sure.
Now, guys, it's time to rescue the princess. Let's see. So I'm gonna check chat and stuff real quick. There
No.
we go.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Again.
I wish
Yeah.
you had a weapon.
I don't have no weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I love how the student talks. And the narrator. They're all good voices.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
It's what he says, but we don't know.
You approach the princess and
Oh, we do have
gingerly
feathers.
slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
What are
Can't
we?
believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
But why do we look like a birdman? Claws and talons and
The
scales.
princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
You sure about that?
Luckily
Sure
for
about
Mr.
that.
Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
We don't have love on our side.
What do we do now?
We don't even know her. What do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole life. Fuck. We leave, and then we'd have our whole lives to figure out what we would want to do next.
That sounds
I want the spin
perfect.
choice.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We're gonna make
We
it out
have
here.
each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
I love the narrator and what he
You and
says.
the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what
Why
happens
not?
after we walk up the stairs?
The end of the world.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that
Oh.
interesting? The door slams in your
Door
face
closes.
and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Very.
Did I do that last time?
Deja
You should
vu.
know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Make my own choices here, man.
I'm
You
just
back
along
off.
for the ride at this point.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm the one making the choices. Alright, chat, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, chat, sorry that took a little bit. I was talking to Mom, but we're gonna get back into this. And if you do watch this on YouTube, I'm going to cut all this out, even what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to cut this out and even my little break. Do you think you can open the door? I think we could open the door if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Teamwork. If we're going to be in a relationship, teamwork makes the dream work. It's 50-50. If I'm opening this door, she's helping me open it. I think we could open this door together. I think we could open this door if we try together, I mean. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do
it. You're some... I don't know what we both are.
Teenagers in love. You and the princess place your
Yeah.
hands on the door.
Shut up.
Together.
Narrator.
And
Yeah.
the lock clicks and the door freaks
We
open.
made it out.
Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
I didn't do this last time. I think I tried myself and it didn't work.
Princess, make your way upstairs and... The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Wait. I think I forgot about the next part. Maybe I did make it to the door. Maybe it's the next door that I forgot about. I'm not doing that. Should I take the blade? Slay the princess? Or no, you're not doing that. The voice in my head. I'm joking. I was gonna go to the whole thing. It's like the voice in my head mess with me, but no. So the hero, I figure. Well, no, it's more my choice. But right now, I feel like it's broke down to this. It's the hero who's agreeing with the narrator is take the blade and slay the princess. And you're not doing this. Athena, down. Get out of the kitchen. Come lay down. No, lay down. No. Lay down. I'm recording, girl. I'm recording right now, Athena. Go lay down. Lay down in your bed or your nest. See, you have all those blankets. You have all my stuff. Lay down. I'm recording now. You see the... Yeah, there you go. Good girl. I love you. Stay right there. I'll pet you after. When I'm done, I'll pet you. Maybe get some food. Okay, I gotta give her some lovin's. Give me 1 sec. Love you, girl. Wait, back up. Okay, back up. Go. No, not right now. Alright. You're not doing that. I will not take the blade.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her
Mutual.
walking out that door is really going to end the
I'm
world,
sorry.
can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
I don't hate you, narrator.
That's
I love
not
you.
how this works.
But you're an ass.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her.
Yes.
It's our happy
No.
ending.
Maybe so. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so. Here we go. Once I get... all we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? What do you think about that, princess? Stop with this interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Just ignore them. Okay, what happens if I just ignore them? That's not that's not stabbing, right? It's not telling me I'm stabbing them. But the thing is... Okay, wait. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, he would leave... we have to leave with her. Okay. So, he is this one. We need happiness, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we could build a life together. Here is... it's the hero. Stop with this interruptions. I already made up my mind. We are leaving. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the smitten this time. Smitten. Yes. Stop with these interruptions. I'm not even gonna read it again. Sorry, I keep reading shit.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross
Yes.
the room, opening the door to the cabin.
Uh-huh. Tell me.
and
Let me
you
know.
step closer.
Beautiful.
Ah,
You're gonna
happy
bear my
ending at
children?
last.
No. I don't know.
We did it. What should we do now?
Wait for the world to end.
Where did everything go?
Oh.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I'm sorry.
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
What? What do you mean? Just pluck our feathers and weave her a coat out of basically our fur, our hair, our feathers. Why would you, like, that's something special right there, I'd say. But you don't get the chance to make the jacket. Something has taken her away.
She's gone.
I couldn't read it all.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I'll
What's
read it in
that?
post.
Mirror? Why is it here? Why
The
now?
mirror. The foreshadowing. Me bringing it up all these times. Yes, okay. Again, like I said, I forgot it was, like, I thought it showed up since the beginning. It shows up in the second part, but no, the mirror is actually kind of a big thing, which you'll see here in a sec. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even got, how we even go about looking for her, sorry. I have dyslexia, so sometimes, like, I can read stuff clear if the words in my brain just kind of click, but other times I'll read them like, what am I saying? The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror. Oh, this still has the hero stuff. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna, okay. On these choices, it's gonna be more on me instead of either of them, because probably through the playthroughs, the voices and stuff I hear, I'll probably like, okay, let's see which one I want to go with, and I'll probably follow more of a path based on which of the voices or personalities or whatever it is that shows up. Because I know it says voice and they're voices, but is it like a personality like coming from my character, or is, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It's a variation of the narrator in its own way that remembers, or it's like an internal narrator from me, but that, I don't know. It's part of different choices I chose since the voice of the hero show. I don't know. Again, like, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked in this game. I've only played it. I've seen some people play it before, but again, they were all speculations. And I'd really like to see, like, in the comments, if you do watch this, what you think, your speculations, or if you even do know the game or how it works, put it in the comments. I'd love to learn the lore from the comments. And I'd appreciate anyone who watched this video. Let's see. I'm going to go with this one. You know what? I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
Not really.
I don't think you should.
I'm going to.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt. Right?
I want to see what it looked like. Stop being cowards. Let's go.
Yes.
Narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
I'm just gonna go this one. 'Cause I don't really feel like it's anything I would say is like, I don't know where she went, and I don't even know how we would even go about looking for her. But I'm gonna go with this.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It's my body. I do what I want. Don't tell me what to do. Ignore him. Was Smith not say anything? I thought he'd say something. You approach the mirror. I'm probably gonna do a voice and post over those. Again, even like that one part I couldn't read all of. When I get this video off of Twitch and do my YouTube video for it, I'll probably do like a voiceover with an actual voice for these. Gaze into your reflection. Yeah, I'll gaze into the black void and see what stares back. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It is time for you to see what's in it. I don't know why I read it that way. Oh, claw hand. It's me. Glowing eyes behind a claw hand. You are alone in this place. That is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. I will approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I love this part of the game. Oh. At the end of... Okay, so... From what I know is you would do this 5 different times. And each of that, like each... Let's say each section has 5 different chapters. Which I think it's going to explain a little bit better. But... That's one thing I really enjoy about this game is I've done the first 3 chapters of the first section, so my choice and everything is what made the vessel that... I don't know what the creature is that this is, but my choices is what actually my choices... I can't think of the word I want to use. Basically because my choices is the outcome that came from my decisions. There's a better way to say that, but I couldn't think of the word to use. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? This is the end of the world. Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you... Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the world beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do you know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. Let's go to the top. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm human, my name's Drake. Celestial lights? What do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I am a person. No, honestly, in this, I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
What do you mean, like you?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh. So, two outer entities that are forever trapped in the struggle of this paradox that goes over and over again, reliving these horrible moments. I don't know what I'm saying. The gift of a fragile vessel? What do you mean?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Ah.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Oh. So, again, it's been a minute since I played this game. What it seems like is I'm supposed to do a certain world, like whichever way I choose, and from that way she gets a perspective of the world. And like I said, I think you're supposed to do that like 5 different times to actually make whatever she turns into. So we are basically like collecting the piece, like when she says fragile vessel. I don't know if it's because of what I chose or if it's just because it's one part of what she becomes. Okay. What is the end of the world? Wait, no, not what is. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True. But we could also be in a place beyond time, the space, world, or a different dimension, a pocket dimension. Which again, some of those are theorized upon. We don't know if those actually work. I don't know. We could be in a lot of different places. Let her out of that. I'm not even going to do that one, because... I don't, because I feel like this one... At this point, I'm like, I don't feel like I need to be that personal. It's like, I still have feelings about what happened. I'm like, with this, I don't know what's happening. Technically, she is with her, and they are one now, and... Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
That's kind of sad. Like, at the same time, it's like... It all revolves around my character and hers. This world and everything is only based around ours. A narrator is just one small perspective of it that gets it going to hit this point in the world. I like it because, yeah, it's like a connection between these two. Like, it is their own little world that only them two inhabit outside of the nuances that keep it running right. Like I said, the narrator. It's just them together. But it also kind of makes me sad, too. I'm like, they're just trapped here. They have to do this, and they don't even know why it's going on. Which maybe by the 5th time, it'll explain everything and why this happens over and over again. But from what it seems is just these two are tied together by something. Kind of makes me think of what is it? 7 Deadly Sins. It's Meliodas and Elizabeth. How she's an angel, he's a demon, and they fell in love. But she gets killed off, and he has to keep on living. He remembers everything, but she doesn't remember what really has happened. But this is like the point at the beginning. Let's say like they got killed, but he doesn't remember any of it at all. And now it's like them, I don't know. It's just something that made me think. Not gonna do that. Are you the one that sent me to slay the princess? Are you the one that trapped me here? I'm not gonna do that one because I know that's not, and that's not what I want to ask. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
That they are, and they aren't. They will, and they will not. They are the beginning, and they are the end. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Yep. But were you always a princess? Or are you just making her part of yourself? I'm gonna ask that because, again, I'm not 100% sure exactly how this works.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Well, to my fragile mind that was in one situation, this one world that now I'm pulled out of, and I'm stuck here with you talking about this in another dimension, what it seems like, and whatever you are. Okay, it doesn't matter. I feel like if something like this happened to me, I'd do the exact same thing like I'm doing now, where I'd say certain parts at a point, I'm like, you know what, technically it doesn't really matter. Alright. Do we know each other? Have we met before, beyond this time of us meeting? Other circumstances, I mean.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Again, I'm not going to pick these two. I don't want to. What happens now? Is this the end? Where do we go from here?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception.
Okay.
She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, so again, her talking about the more perspectives and stuff like she just did, that goes back to what I was talking about a little bit ago is, again, I think it's 5 different times, and this is just one part of her thing. That's why it's a fragile vessel, because each of them are a fragment of what she's supposed to become. So none of them are whole. They're just fragmented pieces that make a whole with her. Once she has them all, once we go through all the things and make the choices we do that decide what she becomes and what pieces she gets. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? No, let's just start from the top because I can go through all these. Okay, I think if it says explore, yeah, that's something I could do while we're in this. Again, I never really paid attention last time, and I just kind of went through. Because if I say this, I can't do any of the other stuff. It locks me out of it, so I will start from the top. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? Again, I don't know why I want to put an accent on it, but we'll go with that one.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, so again, go back to the fragment thing. The fragment died, but the fragment only comes a part of her, so she hasn't, I don't know. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And then I remember everything again? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found.
More than
but
I've
less
found.
than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Speaking in riddles. The more you have found, but the less... Wait, yeah. More than you have found, but less than there... less than there were to find. Okay. Yeah, speaking in riddles. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Stuck in the void. I was sent to slay the princess, to stop this from, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Remold. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
And again, it goes back to basically she's not fully built yet, so she doesn't know what she wants to do. Basically, we have to get all the fragments before she becomes what she's supposed to be, or what she ascends to be. I forget. I don't know. Again, it's not that I forget. I just don't know. I'm not going back. Wait. Okay, make me forget. You know, make me forget. Let's do this all over again. Round 2.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
But I won't.
You won't.
Okay. Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. A Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Alright, I'm gonna pause that there, guys. Let me save this real quick. Wait. How do I save? Alright, so I'm gonna save there. That was the first go through. Like I said, there's 5 more. I'm probably gonna do 5 different videos on this one. That was the first one where I was just trying to save her or do that. This one will be the run where I do 5 different ways to try to save her, where I won't try to kill her. And then I'll probably do another 5 doing another route where I try to do all the bad options of the game. But I do appreciate all of y'all watching and that you stay tuned. I'm not sure when the next video of this will be. I'm trying to get a schedule still set up, but I hope you enjoyed and that y'all had a great time. Everyone have a good night or good day, depending on when you watch this. And bye.